All right. So, waiting for some people to get in here, and then we are going to start day 2 of the Ironman. We'll see who trickles in. Just trying to give people a little bit of time before we get started. We'll see who's on. Anybody on WoW? Not a lot of people on WoW actually right now on the friends list. Let's see here. Anyone else? Hey, what's going on, Chris? How are the sound levels? Is the music too loud? How does it sound? I do have a fan on instead of the AC, so I'm hoping maybe the music is at least drowning out the fan. So let me know how it sounds. Let's get restream going. I can't hear the fan, to be honest. Good. Awesome. I was hoping the music would pretty much just drown it out, to be honest with you. All right, now that we got some people trickling in, this is day 2 of the Ironman. The last time we left our hero, Rexuba, he had just finished proving himself in the starting area for the Horde, and we are going to be making our journey to Senjin Village. Thank you for the Yui stuff. Alright, so we have the quest to just go to Senjin and then help out a peon. So things have been going quite smooth, knock on wood. Let's hope if we can keep it up. I think today we will be able to find a trusty pet to help us on our adventure. But so far, yeah, pretty happy. We're level 6. We got a little bit of rested experience. In the future, I'm probably going to try to log off inside inns as much as possible to get more rested experience. If I'm not mistaken, if you log off in an inn, you accrue rested experience faster. And for now, we've just got some royalty-free music so I can take the VODs and put them on YouTube and document our journey. Bring Worker's Burn to the Innkeeper and Razor Hill. Oh yeah, that's Razor Hill. But for now, off to Senjin. So how you doing, Chris? I think my restream is working, yeah. So as you can see, we've got some higher level creatures, finally. We're gonna check to see if somebody here has a bow we can buy. See if we can up our damage a little bit. Started at Warrior today. Nice. On Fairbanks. I'm pretty good. Girlfriend had a pretty awesome stream earlier. I think she peaked at, she got over 50 people. I think peaked at 62. So she had an awesome stream. I watch that normally in the morning for a little bit. Yeah, she's a, yep. She does, Gwent the Witcher card game. She recently joined a team, which is pretty cool. I don't know if there's any, like, WoW streamer teams aside from, like, Method, who I would not join anyways. Because they had a bit of a falling out. Method kind of collapsed in on itself. And kind of for good reason. Weapon Merchant, here we go. Ooh. A level 3, so level 3 bow. For 2.85, yeah, we're gonna... So we've got rough arrows, right? Yeah, that's gonna increase our damage by quite a bit. Alright, we got a new bow. That's exciting. I've never been so excited for a a white bow. Oh, this tomahawk is nice. Oh, I want that tomahawk. That's way more damage. Alright, we're gonna have to save for that tomahawk. I don't think there's anybody who trains weapons here. I don't think. I could be wrong, though. Oh, yeah, so this is where we got pouches. So we're going to need to save up and get some pouches. This is the first place you can buy bags. So what are our goals for Senjin Village? Our goals for Senjin Village are going to be buy some weapons, train. Got the Witch Doctor in training. Got an Herbalist, can't use it. So yeah, buy some weapons, get some training. If I got enough people and enough interest, that would be amazing. So actually there is a game, the fighting game that I used to travel and play competitively. Called Gekto Ninja Tyson. It's having kind of a resurgence, and like kind of like a dream for me would be like get popular enough to where I could support that community, like help them out with pot bonuses, hold tournaments, because it's the community that got me into competitive gaming. And it's a community that I've held like really dear for many years. So I'd love to help that community in some way. Just because for years it was such a huge part of my life. And it was a ton of people that I really liked. Some of my best friends who I still keep in contact with are from that community. Or just a gaming team in general is something that would be really cool to start. Oh my goodness, look at the damage on this bow! We are rocking serious damage. We're attacking his weak points for massive damage. Yeah, starting a game, that's like Preach. I think it's Preach was able to do. Like, got popular enough to where he essentially started his own game broadcasting company. He would run events, streaming events for like Method, for the World First Race. That kind of stuff is really, really cool. Getting to turn your passion into something like even bigger. Like Preach did a really, really good job on that. I have a lot of respect for what he's built. Like, especially in the fighting game community too, like people who have parlayed their success into building their community bigger and bigger. That is something I have a ton of respect for. I mean, Asmongold doesn't have the desire to do it, but he has enough reach and he has enough success where if he wanted to build something, I think he very much could, without a doubt. Aside from, I think he just created like the WoW Classic Guild, if I'm not mistaken. Which a few of the streamers are on. And I guess some people got like, of course, it's classic. People were all mad about how like loot was being distributed, stuff like that. Alright, so we have to min-max our money. So, what is the best way for us to spend our money? A weapon isn't going to matter too terribly much this early on. Even if it is just better. Because we're killing stuff just fine. What I think we need to save money for is bags. I think, of course, it's going to parlay into us being able to carry more and then, of course, sell more. So, bag prioritization, I think, is number one. So we can hold more and then sell more. Because the only thing that we're really going to... yeah, he started a guild and would challenge people to a 1v1 to get kicked or not. Yeah, I remember, yeah. You could... They did a... what do you call it? Not donation. Or if you cheered or something... or subscribed, it would give you a chance to challenge him in a 1v1. And if you won, you would get into the guild, right? And if the guild was full or whatever, you could challenge somebody for a spot, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Like, I think I'm remembering that correctly. The only thing I would care about is making sure that, like, people who are joining were people who wanted and cared about actually helping others. So this is why the swing timer is so nice. Eventually, what I'll be doing is actually using the swing timer to do those slight kites like I was just doing to maximize the amount of damage you can do. I'm actually pretty excited to see how well this does on YouTube, because I don't think many people try this challenge. I think it's really difficult. Yes, even people who were in the guild, not raiders, would have to 1v1 him to make sure they weren't pubs. Or nubs. The thing is like, isn't he not even that great of a dueler? Like, I thought he wasn't even, like, that good himself. Like, there are definitely many more people that are better duelers than he is. Like, he's not a scrub by any means, but I would say he's above average. Because I remember when he tried doing duels in like the level 40s with his warrior, and even though he was like, he had better gear than some people, like, he would still lose. He used kooky. When he'd lose, he'd just run it back and make an excuse. Oh, yeah. I mean, that sounds about right. I mean, it's entertaining. People like that stuff. Wait, what's out there that I need? I have to kill the underwater dudes. We're gonna hit 7 here soon. We're getting there. So this whole island that we're going to in retail is actually the troll starting zone in retail now. Like, it's a big change. Might have to change, like, my lighting settings or something for this. We really should be using our ability on cooldown just to make stuff faster. Nice, we dingin'. We're making some really clean progress. I'm enjoying this. And I can say, like, I'm not some amazing dueler. Like, I'm okay. Like, I'm probably a little bit above average when it comes to dueling. PvP in WoW has never been something I've taken very seriously. I've done okay in 2v2 and 3v3s. The most serious that I've ever taken PvP in WoW was, what do you call it? 2v2s in Wrath of the Lich King. 2v2s in Wrath, I took kind of serious. My friend spec'd as Holy Prot in full ICC 25 heroic gear, and then you switch out a couple pieces for the PvP gear. And then I was Arms Prot. Again in ICC 25 heroic with a few pieces of PvP gear. And the sheer amount of damage mitigation we had was comical. Like, we just didn't take damage. Like, whenever we went against, like, a double mage combo or any sort of, like, double mana user combo, they would literally run out of mana before we would run out of HP and mana. We were unkillable. Like, we would go up against double rogue, and they would think that they could just dogpile onto the paladin and kill him. But, you know, like I said, little do they know, he was, like, pretty deep into prot. So they really couldn't do much to him. And, like, eventually, like, people would just give up. Or they'd try to swap to me and I'd throw a shield on and they'd just do nothing as well. That's why I like TBC and Wrath. There was lots of like kooky, like off the wall stuff you could do that would just work. Need to find tigers. Oh shoot. Let's lose our berserking, get these guys dead quick. Need the tigers. Yeah, I liked TBC and Wrath had really fun, quirky builds you could do. I think Wrath is when they introduced Frostfire. Like, you could go half and half and like kind of like an elemental split and do very well. If I'm not mistaken. Where's the... There's one. Oh, jeez. Now we're going against things that actually hit. These are hitting back. We're still fine, though. Aspect of the monkey is doing its job. It's doing work. Boom. No big deal. And then of course, our regeneration rate is so useful. Like, look how much of it regenerates. 142, 149. Yeah, we got a way faster regeneration rate. Don't need that. Need the big lobster dudes. So we're getting to the higher pet soon will be nice. Yeah, seriously, level 10 can't come soon enough. Need tigers. We need tigers. Where are the tigers in the big lobster dudes? Yeah, it was always weird to me that like trolls like didn't, and it actually kind of shows that like the horde content was kind of like rushed and made later, because I do think they eventually wanted these islands to be the troll starting zone, but they didn't have the time to turn it into it. So it just turned into what it is now, what you see. They just threw some mobs on it and called it a day, rather than making it the actual troll starting zone. Man, the drop rate on this sucks. That's the crab. We don't need crabs. Okay, there we go. We got tigers. There we go. We should be able to fly past 10 today. And of course, once we get the pet, I think 10 through 20 will be fine as a hunter, because the pet just makes such a big difference. Not if we're not going to get pelts, though. Good lord. And we got a new bow. We got this hot new bow. Almost, I think it was like double the DPS of our previous bow. Can't complain about that at all. And we're saving up to get some bags that are 5 silver each, which is a little bit expensive, but we need bag space. Alright, we got tigers. Hiding action. Let's go. Level 8. We don't care. I don't care that you're higher level than us. We're still gonna kill you. So what do we think our first pet should be? Do you think we should go after a defensive pet? Keep us a little bit safer? Should we go after a pet that's gonna help us with DPS? Make things go a little faster? What are we thinking? Because we won't see turtles for a little bit. It'll be a little while before we see a turtle. So I'm thinking tiger. Cat pets are normally really, really good DPS. And I think in the early levels, just having that fast DPS and just good DPS will matter more than being defensive. Yeah, DPS in my opinion, yeah. I'm inclined to agree with you. I didn't even see you. Use our berserking. Get this guy down. I think once we get past the 20s, that's when we start thinking about a defensive pet. Because I don't think we're ever going to pull off of our pet. I think obviously because we're not going to have good gear, we're not going to have to worry about ever pulling off of our pet. Like, I don't think that'll be a big deal. Like, our pet is probably going to be... We'll keep track of it. But I think our pet's probably going to be a high percentage of our DPS. That's just the unfortunate reality we're living in. But we're getting stuff to half health before it even gets to us. So that's not bad. I definitely don't think that's bad. High level tiger. Oh yeah, die. Yeah, we'll come back here and get a tiger. The scorpions are actually not bad. So that's the other thing I was thinking about. The scorpions do a dot. And since it's going to be taking us like a long time to kill stuff, getting the scorpion pet might be the way to go and really make use of the dot that they put onto things. That might be other good option. Because normally when you throw a dot on something, what do I need? Still need the intact. We need the hex trolls as well. That's level 10. Let's see if we can find some more intact murloc eyes. Because normally when you do, like our Serpent Sting really isn't that important to our damage right now. Because the fights aren't going that long. I mean, it helps. It definitely helps a little bit. But as we get going, any kind of damage we can throw out is going to be useful. Can you give me an eye? Thank you. So right now the Scorpid is high up on my list of possibilities. Scorpid and Tiger. Raptors are okay. Hey, welcome back, Pook. How are you? Yo, yep, we are on day 2. Day 1 went really well. We finished off all the quests in the starting zone. Went nice and smooth. No kind of just surprised at how much damage hunters do starting off and how much easier this is than warrior. Like, it's not obviously, no matter what, like starting off warrior is not difficult. Nothing starting off is difficult, but this is easy. Like, the hunter starting off is very, very easy, comparatively speaking. Like, especially with the bow skill, I think the bow skill is making, like, a huge difference. And I can already tell that I'm having to eat less, because I have the increased regeneration. So I think all those things combined are having, like, a serious, like, effect by combining them all. Like, it's making a big difference. So hopefully we can keep it going in the early game. And we'll definitely be getting our pet today. Uh-oh. Did not see him. We might be dead. Nah, we'll be fine. I don't think the tiger... Yeah, the tigers don't come into the water. Yeah, that's... He literally said exactly what... exactly what Thompson said. Pet should make things easier. Yep. Katie doesn't like the water. I probably should just stop trying to kite. It's just not necessary. And we got a new bow. Hopefully when we get back to the village, we'll be able to buy maybe one bag. We can be hopeful. Especially if we complete those quests. And then I think the next hunter trainer is at Razor Hill. Oh, these level 8s hurt. Damn. Alright, let's eat. Don't want to risk it. We have good regeneration. It's not like it takes long. I have to get into the mindset of better safe than sorry. That's the mindset I really need to get into. Yeah, we were discussing it. I think Scorpid is very high up on my list for DPS pet. Because you can use the dot that they have. And since our fights are going to take longer, those will be good. So it's pretty much between the Raptor, the Tiger, or the Scorpid. Because tigers have really good attack speed as well. Man, where are the... Makura? Yeah, Makura. Makura, where are you? There's not one. The spawn for these things is miserable. You mean just in, like, the average game playing normally? Because, yeah, it can be a pain in the butt. I mean, I like tanking on my Paladin. I plan on tanking on my Paladin if people want, once more people from chat are getting to 60 or we begin running stuff together for fun, I'll tank on my Paladin. Tanking on Paladin is so much different than tanking on Warrior. Like, massively different. There we go. The biggest thing is warriors normally don't like tanking dungeons because people don't know how to slow their roll and let the tank get aggro. Like, people will just, like, go nuts with their opening salvo and rip aggro. And like, they'll be like, why does the tank have aggro? Well, we can attack one minion at a time, and you decided to like open with Blizzard or Flame Strike. Like, what do you expect? So pugging groups as a tank can sometimes be miserable, because very few people are actually considerate of the tank, if I'm being completely honest. There we go. Alright, we heading back. So we have thwarting the Kolkar aggression. I tanking in retail, but I don't feel like leveling a warrior. So retail tanking as a warrior is fun because of Thunderclap. Thunderclap, and even after they nerfed Thunderclap into the dirt, it's still an incredibly fun skill and very satisfying. This is why every warrior normally gets handed Thunder Fury, is because it makes life so much easier for AoE and threat tank. Like, it just makes threat so much better for warriors. And gives us something that's bursty as well. So that's why Thunder Fury is like insane. Die, please. There we go. Oh wow. That gray? Yeah, that gray is better than our white. That is the world we live in right now. Alright. Yeah, threat generate. Well, that's the other thing, is that threat generation in retail is like, it's not even a thing. Like, you don't ever have to worry about it. Like, you thunderclap once, and if you never touch those mobs again, nobody will pull off of you. Like, I don't know. The hardest part about tanking dungeons in retail is making sure that you're hitting your stuns and your interrupts. Like, as long as you're doing interrupts and as long as you're stunning, that's your biggest job in retail. Holding threat's not hard. And don't stand in shit. Once you're doing like 15 pluses, essentially like the entire point of 15 plus is don't stand in bad. Like, just don't stand in garbage. I thought he was going to aggro me from that far. I like my warrior in retail. My warrior is by far my most decked out character in retail as well. I think he's like 268 item level, something like that. I forget exactly. Because I think you could be higher, but I'm using a couple lower ranked gear because of the corruption on them is just like strictly better. Yo, look at that crit. That was a hard crit. Only reason I didn't go for tank is because most guilds right now seem to need rogues. Well, also pretty much every guild that is established currently normally has it already has its it has its tanks and its off tanks pretty much chosen. Hey, what's going on, Paladin? Welcome back. We are in day 2. I don't think I can use those because they're an item. I'm gonna err on the side that I'm not supposed to and just vendor them, which is gonna again make me really sad, but I'm gonna err on the side of caution. And of course, like, YouTube's like, do you really want to keep listening? Yes, I want to keep listening. Jesus. But we bought a new bow, which is sick. Oh, we want that axe, but I really want bags. No, I made one mistake that could have killed us, except that I know that I can lose. I can lose the mobs in the water. Okay, so we cannot eat these apples. They give a buff. So the apples have to go. We really can't use the really sticky goo. That has to go. The primitive has to go. The scorpion stinger can be used for useful things, but we can't use it. But that means we get 2 small brown patches. We are moving up in the world. We now have a full sweep of bags. So if you die, it's over. GG, well played. If I die, that's it. This character's gone. I'm not going to delete the character. I'm just going to leave it on the character select screen as a ghost, as a reminder of the failure. But look at us. We got bags. We got bags. We got a new bow. We're almost going to level again. I'm pretty optimistic. Alright, so the next thing we're going to save for is that new axe. That shiny new axe is what we want next. Because right now the only quests we have to do is a level 10 quest. We're going to hold off on that. We are going to be very, very careful. What's the furthest anyone... People have finished this. There's a guy on the forums that documented his entire rogue run. Oh, the attack plans. I hate this quest. Alright. Yeah, 60. People have done it to 60. As far as I know, the, somebody did it not long ago. Yeah, he documented the whole thing. He has the full VODs uploaded on YouTube. He spent a lot of time in Ungoro Crater. I think he did the same thing that I did. Is he went Troll Rogue, I think. So he could get the 5% bonus damage to beasts. And he spent a lot of time killing beasts. So I believe it. I believe him. I mean, he's got it fully documented. All right, so we're going to have to do a little bit of grinding, I think, because we really, really want to stay ahead of the curve when it comes to there we go. We want to be fighting green mobs. Yeah, Rogue is pretty good though, because you get a good amount of you get like evasion, you get really good abilities, you get stuns, you get slows, you get vanish, which vanish is an insanely useful skill. I kind of want to join a new guild. That's not very geared and such. I mean, we're always taking more people in momentum. We're normally always taking. Is there a guild member cap? Not that I'm aware of, and we're nowhere near it. We're nowhere near cap, as far as I know. Is it momentum pretty big? I mean, We normally have we always have 40 on for raid, but I think normally on raid nights we normally have like 45, 60s on. Oh, I need to change the timer, the bot timer. I will do that later. All right, so we are officially getting into our first really dangerous area. This is by far our first dangerous area. So we're actually getting some, what do you call it? Some mob density where everything is going to be, can actually just aggro you. So this is where we officially need to start being careful. This quest where you have to go get the plans is, I think, the first place where you actually really see people dying. Because there's pats as well. You're going to do instance carries for twinks for gold. I carry people, so because I twink, I carry people. Like, plain and simple. You know I twink. And then I have a few people in guild who are interested in making warlocks with me. Corexis wants to, Meshuggah wants to. So there are people in guild. All right, we got to thread the needle here. But yeah, I have people in guild who are interested in making 39 twinks with me. A lot of the people in our guild are actually like big PvPers, so some of them might be doing 60 PvP more. But people like Corexis, he does not PvP. What's the point of a twink? To me, they're kind of like they're almost like, one, it's fun. Because sometimes you get to go against teams that don't have twinks, and you get to just absolutely dunk on them. And it's kind of fun to just dunk on non-twinks, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a guilty pleasure. But then also, it's almost like a trophy to me. Like, it's like almost a status symbol. Like, look how much gold I have to burn that I decided to spend $1 grand on this stupid thing. Because, like, getting a bunch of perfect gear is not always easy. And it can be expensive. Plus, I find it fun. Like, strategies compared to level 60 are very different. There's no mounts depending on where you go. So strategies, what classes are the best. Each bracket has its own kind of meta within the bracket that you have to learn. Trying to find a guild that will do an Ubers for my shoulder, so it would be for my 57. Some people in our guild would probably be willing to. I'd be willing to tank it on my paladin. Yeah, I'd tank it on my paladin. We just beat a pre-made, 2-3 Wilson Gulch. We were all rogues, warriors. They had 3 shamans, 3 druids, priests, so many healers. If you have too many healers, then you're just gonna lose because you don't have the damage output. And also, rogues and warriors for 59 can shit so much damage. Especially if you have good arms warriors. Like, it doesn't matter, like, your healing is gonna get dunked on by Mortal Strike. If they're elemental, they have really, really bursty damage, yeah. Shamans can burst pretty crazy. 1v1, yes. Warriors are not great 1v1 versus a very wide variety of the cast of other classes. 2k chains with 1k instance. Yeah. Well, the problem is the batching. They throw the lightning bolt. They go lightning bolt and... Oh, dang. Nice. And they start the chain light cast. And normally what happens is the chain lightning and the lightning bolt land at the same time. And then they hit you with, like, earth shock into frost shock. And it feels, to them, it's like 3 globals. But for you, it feels like 2. So you're sitting there trying, if someone's trying to get a heal off on you, like, you might just be dead. If they hit you with crits, like, you just strictly might be dead before, like, even a flash heal can land on you. Like, it's some horse crap, 100%. Because it happens in at 60 as well. Getting spell batched by a shaman it never feels good. Yeah, spell batching goes away in TDC. Well, spell batching in Classic only existed because of bad internet connections. Or sorry, in Vanilla, it only existed because of bad internet connections. And Blizzard intentionally made Classic with batching to make it feel like Vanilla. I think server locks are a somewhat necessary evil in some cases. I don't think we have arrived to a point where we have needed a server lock. I think they did jump the gun a little bit. And if you are going to do a server lock, what you have to do is you have to give, especially because we had so many imbalanced servers. Like, we had so many we have servers where there's only like 2% Alliance or 2% Horde, which is like a big oops on their part. What they should have done is they should have made an incentive for people to actually switch faction. Oh, we have to sell this. So what they should have done is say that you are a Horde on a Horde-dominated server, and you're thinking of switching to... You're switching to anything at all. So what they should have said is like, hey, we will give you not only a free server change, but also a free class change and a free race change. Free everything. You can essentially change your character however you want and let them move to another server. And what that could have possibly incentivized is say that you're a Horde guild, and people are getting kind of bored with their class and whatever. No, you really couldn't switch class. But whatever, say you're bored with the Horde stuff and you want to change it up. An entire guild could switch for free from being Horde on a Horde-dominated server over to Alliance that needs the Alliance to balance the server out more. So if you're going to lock servers, you need to have an active way. I would say that you put them into... It would be hard, but I say put them into equivalent gear, if that is a possibility. It might just be an untenable situation, and that's probably why they didn't do what I'm talking about, because the Shaman Paladin problem. But Shamans and Paladins can actually share... They share a lot of the same gear, actually. So, I think they could have come up with a plan of, like, you know, keep your gear, and you can get, like, the equivalent of the whatever's on the other side. And, of course, no solution is going to be perfect. There's always going to be something about the plan that isn't going to be perfect. But you have to give some sort of incentive for people to swap to a server to help the diversity of the server. And that's one thing that they just... Oh, we're so lucky. Like, this would be huge to have this early on. It's nice and slow. Oh, man. The first green we find is a bow. The very, very first green we find is a bow. Oh, my heart is literally sad right now. Because we have to vendor it. It'll give us silver towards our new axe. But my heart is sad. Look how cool it would have been. Oh, it matches our vest. This is gonna be hard. No, I like my server. I like the people I'm raiding with. I've got lots of good friends on the server. It is a horde-dominated server, so even if I left, it would be worse for the server. The only time I semi-considered it was during Phase 2. Phase 2 was a really rough time for a lot of servers, not just ours. But I knew that sticking it out would be best. Because if I leave, it just makes everything worse. And I know Phase 2 made a decent amount of people quit. After the first couple, like after the first 2 or 3 weeks, that was probably the worst because I was having to spend, we'll help this guy out. I was having to spend a pretty heavy amount of my time in dungeon only. Only problem with Fairbanks is that it's 9 when it's 12 for me. Yeah, I started a little bit earlier today, and we're going to be starting a little bit earlier again tomorrow. But yeah, if you're East Coast, playing on a West Coast server can be rough. It can definitely be a little bit rough. But for me, it was always, like, fine. Because back in the day when I, like, because I was on a California server from the start, from vanilla days. I honestly didn't mean to pick it. I did not, so I didn't pick Fairbanks myself. The guild master from my retail guild is the one who picked it. I have no idea why she picked a PvP server. Oh, Jesus. She picked it, and she doesn't PvP. So I was like, you don't PvP, and you just picked a PvP server, and you know, like, you should know for a fact that Classic is going to be Horde dominated, and she picked Alliance. She's like, I want to go Alliance, because I want to play Paladin. I was like, that's fine and dandy, but, like, you're literally picking, like, go on a PvE server because you don't PvP. I'll be fine on a PvP server. Like, I'm not a big PvPer, but I'm fine with it. So we start playing the game. A few people from the retail guild come over, not many of them. And we start a guild in the game. When the game, like the day the game drops, I'm on there, ready, set, go, I'm leveling. So I'm like in my 20s, and the people in the guild aren't even like level 10 yet. I'm like, what are you guys doing? This is not hard. It's just Classic. So then eventually I'm in my 40s, like my late 40s, and the next highest person is like in the late 20s. So like the gap between us is getting wider and wider, and like none of them, they're like, oh, run us through stocks, help us do this, help us do that. Which I don't mind doing, but like literally, if I go and run them through something, I'm missing out on a ton of time that I need to be leveling myself and doing things that were, useful for me. And there was nobody else in the guild that was doing anything that was beneficial to me in any way. So I was kind of like, I'm not getting anything from this at all. Like, I'm getting no benefit. So I was like, I'm probably going to leave, like, guild because, I mean, as much as I like a couple of the people who decided to actually play, this makes me sad because I can't use the auction house, which I think is the rule. Can't use first aid. So I was like, I like people here, but like I just can't justify spending all of my time here. When you guys aren't, I just can't. What's dead now? I missed the beginning when there were all kinds of instance groups going. Yeah, you can still sometimes find instance groups, but yeah, the boosting meta has essentially killed it, pretty much. Well, that's why I wanna create a guild of viewers, so that people can make alts, people can run stuff together, people can boost or do whatever. Like, yeah, that's why I would love to get enough people where we can actually start helping one another. ST is tough to find. Skull Strat, all sad. Yeah. The 50 through 60 is probably the hardest now, because people do the ZG boost into the 7. We're going to go to Razor Hill. All right, so we're going to go to Razor Hill. So we're going to make the journey from Razor Hill. We are going to come back and do the level 9 and level 10 quests, because the mob density there is a little bit on the dangerous side. What do you think about the idea of essentially re-releasing Classic? You mean vanilla? Like an unchanged, like completely and utterly unchanged vanilla? Or like wiping the slate clean completely, purging the servers. Everybody starts from square one again. No, I think that's a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. Because the same thing is just going to happen again, and frankly, it's going to happen even faster. So just in the past 5 months, a lot of stuff has been discovered and figured out, to a point that it wasn't even close to the first couple months of the original release of Classic. So a good example of this is mages being able to solo AoE farm the way that they do, especially when we're talking about like the ZFGY. So it wasn't until like a couple months ago that mages were soloing ZFGY at level 44. Like, that was not happening until like not too terribly long ago. It wasn't happening at the start. So now all that would happen, literally all that would happen, is they would drop the new servers, wipe everything clean, and everyone, including me, I'm not kidding, I would do it too, I would roll a mage and make my first 60 a mage. Just because I would want to be able to farm and get stuff done and send it over to my warrior. So then I would get a mage to 60, and then I would make my warrior. Because there's no point in starting another character if they, with the knowledge we have now, if there'd just be no point. You'd see nothing but, you'd see 100 mages get rolled. So it sucks that boosting has essentially taken over the leveling process. And I know that can be hard for new guilds, new people. But oh, the music turned off again. Shoot. Though all of the mages will compete for resources. No, because it's in they farm in dungeon, so you level and farm in dungeon. Sucks because I played Classic because I wanted to experience the old content. Yeah. So again, this is why I'm kind of spamming, and I will continue to spam stockades looking for players. And hopefully I can keep getting more people to play and come to the stream, because I'll be starting my YouTube channel where I want to do another event that I want to do is I want to take myself and a couple of viewers, or actually literally 4 viewers, and level together, and the characters can only be leveled as a group. So we have to all pick a race that can be a wide variety of classes, and treat it almost like a D&D campaign. Like, literally treat it as a D&D campaign. We can only level when we're all together. We don't really look for outside help, and we do all of the quests together. We do all of the dungeons together, and literally treat it as a D&D campaign. Like, go full RP, like roleplay mode. Every character has to have a backstory, all the way to 60. Just leveling as a group of adventurers. So, oh look, we have bots, I think. Oh no, that's the... So yeah, after the Ironman, probably after the Ironman is either going really strong and really far in, that's the next thing I want to start, is essentially, I don't know, the Horde, so, the Horde starting areas are so boring. Like the Horde starting areas are just so boring. It's just nothing but dirt and desert and miserableness. Yeah, so probably Alliance, do Alliance side. And then, so like if we all started off as, and if we did all start as some but the ally, we gotta do the same race. So the easiest for that would probably be Night Elf. Because you can have a Night Elf Druid, Night Elf Priest, Night Elf Warrior, Night Elf Rogue, Night Elf Hunter. You can run the whole gambit with Night Elf, except for a Mage and Warlock. And then, if somebody, what I would allow is, if we wanted to all pick a different race, what I would do is I would just allow... What I would do is I would bring my friend's Warlock. Would everyone have to choose a role like heals you? Yeah, everyone would have to choose off the start what class they would want to be. Like, someone would have to volunteer to be the healer, someone would have to volunteer to be the tank, and then we would have the 2 DPS. And we can only level together. Like, do not touch that character unless we're all together. It is a D&D campaign, essentially. So it would have to be 4 people who are really interested in doing it at least a few times a week. And we could, you know, and what I'd love to do is like edit the highlights and throw it on YouTube as well. Because even on retail, never had a party of 5 people for a quest. Yeah, so the only thing that would be iffy about it is leveling might be a little bit slow at first. Definitely, it could be a little bit slow because we're a party of 5. But honestly, if you treat it like D&D, leveling in D&D is slow to begin with. Like, it just is. If you're somebody who enjoyed D&D. Can I not? I thought you could jump through here. Yeah, you can. So that's something I'd like to do, like at least 3 or 4 times a week, like hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, especially if you get a good group and people are being smart about the gear. And if you really diversify your group. So if you have a priest healer, you have the warrior tank that's cloth and mail and plate, and then you could have the rogue who's going to wear leather, a hunter, and a mage. You can diversify your gear, so you're not all fighting for the same gear. Oh, a 4-slot bag? Pshaw, we already have these nice 6-slot bags. But yeah, we'll see if we can't get to level 10 and get a pet. And that's probably where I'll end the Iron Man for today, is once we get a pet. Well, you want the tank to be geared. That's the thing. If you want to make it easy, let the tank be geared. Cultural sailors, so we're going to go south. Unless you had a paladin, but then again, the paladin DPS is like it sucks, but it's not good DPS. But yeah, you want a geared tank, plain and simple. Oh, and I was going to put a few rules onto, like, a few caveats onto it if it was actually treated like a D&D campaign. Like, maybe you only have a certain amount of times that you can resurrect using actually running to your body and resurrecting. Only a certain amount of times that you can actually use the Spirit Healer to resurrect. Or, like in the game, like D&D, normally in D&D, if you die, that's it. Your ass is dead, unless someone in your party can actually resurrect. So do something like, if you die, you don't come back unless somebody in your party can res you. Because that's how it is in D&D. And every once in a while, maybe you can say a prayer to chat, and they'll let you revive. Essentially, yeah, and really, because it would really just be treating it like a D&D campaign. And if you've ever done like a really challenging D&D campaign, see, but it makes you play smart. So you make sure you have a druid who can battle res. You make sure you have a warlock who can soul stone the healer. You make sure you have like a hunter or a rogue who can vanish or feign death, and then they can goblin jumper cable. It makes you have to actually think and use the mechanics in the game. Which is why I think that would actually be a lot of fun. It makes you play smarter as well. So that's what it made me think about. You have to play the game in a very different way than you're used to. Because who here has played D&D? Like, have any of you played D&D? Yeah. So you know, unless you have a deity looking over you, like, that's it. Like, if you die in D&D, you're normally just dead. Having a good dungeon master makes all of the difference for D&D. Like, you really, really, really need a good dungeon master to have a good campaign. Well, yeah, Potadin, that's literally Diablo Lord of Destruction's hardcore mode. I've seen people lose their characters that had, like, you know, enigmas, Breath of the Dyings, and other stuff on them because their character died. That's literally D&D, I mean, Diablo hardcore mode. You lose your character, you lose all of your gear. When I started like that, yeah. It's not an uncommon thing or a new thing that games have had those kinds of hardcore modes for a while. Uh-oh. We gotta respawn. Oh yeah, people would play it for sure. There are enough masochists in this world where we would definitely see people playing it. Hell, the streamer content alone. Oh my god, can you imagine watching Asmongold trying to play a hard mode server? Oh, yeah, that's the thing. In Diablo 2, people would PvP on hard mode on hardcore characters. Like, no joke, there are people who are such masochists, they would PvP on their hardcore character. Now, a lot of people, hey Boosk, what's going on? Boom. So we had a green bow drop earlier. We had a green bow. And we're a troll hunter. And we had to vendor it. It was so sad. I was literally sad. Look at me kite this scrub. Get out of here. The goal is to hit 60 or die trying. So today I'm trying to get to level 10 so that we can get a hunt. We want to get a pet. Yeah, whites or grays. So yeah, we had a green bow drop earlier, and I had to vendor it. But I think we're making some fairly phenomenal progress. We've got a full set of bags already. We bought a really nice axe. It has been done. It's just quite rare. Not a lot of people have done it. But today the goal is to get a pet. That's all we want today. Yesterday we finished the starting zone, made it to level 6, which I think was really good progress for day 1. We had one moment today where things were a little bit sketch. No. No, there aren't any turtles for a little bit, actually, as far as I know. But we're doing really well. No, the private server lol. This guy's running fast, good lord. It's going well. I am definitely happy with how it's going so far. No doubt about it. It's like what Classic Plus would be. Kinda. Except hopefully better. The Classic servers were nice, and essentially it was people doing the best they could with what little information they had. Especially because a lot of the programming from back in the old Classic days, like, was not great. Like, they were truly just working with what they had. So some numbers back then were scuffed. Uh-oh. Alright. These are berserking. Get this girl dead. We're getting some respawns because the other dude was killing stuff. So this is another area where I think some people would die. Because if anybody else... Ooh, is that an upgrade? No, it's not. If anybody else is leveling in this area, You might get a respawn on you, and that's gonna suck. But I think we're making good time. The progress has been good. Oh, that's gonna sell really well. Alright, so what else do we need from here? We need... We're good on the scraps. What else do we need here? We need 2 more sailors, and we're good to go. Yeah, as from doing the research that I have done, I've only seen one person who has actually documented their full Ironman challenge. I have not seen anybody else who has documented it. I have seen people who have claimed that they did it, but not with full documentation. Oh, nice. So that's what we're going after. Need 2 more Marines. We want to be one of the proud, one of the few who has documented the harrowing journey. Because Lord knows, this is eventually gonna get hard. Like right now we're being fairly abusive with the hunter, even without a pet. I am more than likely going to skip the bristleback boar quests. Those quests are nightmares because oftentimes you will pull one of them and then like 2 others will pull as well. Like those quests suck. Like, where are they? The Razor Mane, the Quill Boars. Yeah. Those are miserable quests. I remember on a warrior, back in the day, like, I died multiple times doing those quests. Just plain and simple, they killed me. Because, like, you had no option. Even if you were, like, smart and used your bow to try and bow pull, like... real often, like, you would just get a pack of them to start chasing you. It sucked. Alright, we're good on those. We're good on Marines. That's it for this area. Oh, we have to kill the Benedict. Shoot, I can't party. Crap. I should have pushed in more. Do we saving Benedict until we get a pet? I'm going to save Benedict till we get a pet. We need to be strategic here. Because going in there, you can face pull stuff inside the little keep. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna hold off on that. I knew I had to go in there. I'm gonna use a bit of strategery. So next would be... the Razor Mane quests can just suck it, honestly. Like, there's a whole way of having to think about questing now. Like, is the experience that you're going to get from this quest actually worth the risk? Like, is it worth it? Ooh, nice. If we train swords, I would say it's good. Your Horde, because Wailing Caverns, but Ironman Challenge. Yep. You are not wrong at all. 4 to 8? Wait, this. So it's 3 to 6, it's 2.4. No, what we have is better, really? Jesus. It's kind of insane. Oh, it's 3.4. Yeah. Yeah, if I could go into Wailing Caverns, oh my god, I would. There's, like, the Fang set, the Venom Strike Bow. Oh my god, there's so much good stuff out of there. The quest for the Int Shoulders, the Int Stam Shoulders. There's so much good out of there. Like, it's insane how much good stuff is in there. Alright. Alright, chat. I'll let you decide. It's a level 7 quest. Do we get a pet? Hey, I'll hail the boost. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. We will get you, we'll get you figured out on the stuff that you can get. Wait, was that a second? Hold on. Was that a second thing and it just didn't get to my... oh wait, Thompson! Holy crap, Thompson! Thompson gifted 2 tier 1 subs. Holy crap, thank you so much, man. Holy crap. You are a god. Hold on, let me check this. So, All Hail Boost got gifted. Zolodolo got gifted. Thank you, thank you. Holy crap. You are an absolute boss, my man. Holy crap. That is some Iron Man hype. Holy shit, thank you, man. You're awesome. You have officially taken the #1 spot from Chris. Dude, yeah, thank you. That is massively appreciated. Holy crap. That was really nice. Yeah, Zolodola has been here for a long time. And Boost, you saved Boost because Boost got lucky yesterday. Boost, you are getting all sorts of lucky these past 2 days. Yep, you got the legs and shield. Oh yeah, let's go turn this in. Yeah, that shield is like usable easily until like you're level 50 pretty much. I think the way I went before is the easiest way to get up there. Dude, seriously, thank you so much. That support is super appreciated. Yeah, it's a level 39 shield that's overstatted. It's a so there's a lot of Blizzard back in the day was not that great at itemizing and understanding like just how many stats they should put on something. So you know that helm that we got from there as well, the caster one, that's like 14 intellect, 9 stamina, 14 spirit. And the same with the legs, 20 strength, 10 stamina. That is like 30 stats or more on a level 39 item. I don't know if it was on purpose. I'm not sure what caused it. But a lot of stuff that is around the 28, 29, 38, 39, 48, 49, all of that stuff is normally horribly overstated. Yeah, Meat Shield got it after he got the legs and the shield. Yeah, that's like the Shadow Fang, especially BOEs and end of the dungeon boss items. So you look at Shadow Fang from Shadow Fang Keep is a sword, and it is like it's a level 19 twink sword, and it is miles ahead of anything else from the level 19 area. Like, it's comically better than everything else. So yeah, I don't know why they did it, but at the at the edge of each bracket, oh, we'll make this our home. They just decided to make stuff like really, really heavily statted. Is there still a 20% discount on subs? I do not know. I did not even hear about such a thing. I should look that up. Chunk of boar meat. We'll get that out of our bags because we've got this. That sounds like a really, really good thing that I should know. I'm also going to switch my... I need to switch my bot to do the Twitch Prime spam since the Iron Man has already started. Okay, so... we need to hit at least... we'll hit level 9, and then we might be done with Iron Man for today. And we'll get the pet tomorrow. But I really want the pet. Alright, chat, I'll let you guys decide. Should I grind mobs to level 10 before I end Iron Man for the day? I'll let you guys decide. September will be 50% off if they do it again. Oh, yeah, September subscribers or whatever. Or September, that's what they was. Jesus Christ, I'm dumb. Yeah, September was like a big thing for them, I think. Get to 10? Alright. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Holy crap, I used that many arrows? Alright, I gotta go buy arrows. Good lord. Alright, we'll fill up our quiver. We can get to 10 quick. We'll go farm the we'll go farm the higher level beasts in this area, since we get that 5% bonus. Man, I can't believe I ripped through so many arrows. And we'll see if we can find someone selling weapons as well. There should be a bower in this area, I think. Because that would be a big help to our DPS. That's the butcher. I thought there was an anvil that people were at here. Oh, I wish I could do cooking. Cooking would be nice. Let's see here. Yeah, September would be cool. August, I'm gonna have to come up with something for the birthday stream as well. Like maybe just do a like really long. It's the same. The axe is nice. None of that really matters though. No bower. That's engineer. Why is it so far hard? There we go, blower. So the next bow we can buy is 11. Oof. So we'll just buy that. So we need 10 silver. So that's our next goal. 10 silver as well. Oh yeah, sharp arrows are at 10. Oh, I shouldn't have bought so many. Crap. So level 11. All right, so this is our next goal as well. Level 11, we get the new quiver. We'll get sharp arrows, and we'll get a laminated recurve bow. So level 10, level 11, we're looking at some good upgrades for level 10, level 11. That'll be really nice. Well, for September, they essentially what Twitch does is they're giving away their 50%, right? So level 10, I get I did not think I would be hitting 15 subs so quickly, but now that I'm looking at it, like, what are we, 9 out of 15 now? Like, we're getting actually really close. I will come up with something. So, I know a lot of people here are lower level and always looking for groups. So what I think I'll do at 15 subs, I think I will make I will make a sub guild. That is exactly what I'll do. I will make a subscriber guild, and I will make it our business to help one another. So we can find groups with one another. We can run each other through stuff. Anybody who wants to bring a character into the guild, I will make a subscriber guild. So I will put that. I will make a command for that. Oh, Malachite. Hi, Chaos Girl. Oh yeah, I'm RPing. Crap. Greetings. How may I be of assistance? So yeah, we'll have a guild. We'll have a sub guild. Wait, can I? Yeah, you're a mod. You should be able to. Want to make 20 silver? I am sorry. I am forbidden from accepting help from other adventurers. Oops. But I can lend a signature. I am in Razor Hill. A Tweedledum command? Alright, we'll figure one out. I will make it later. Wait. Do I have... Okay. Sign charter. Once their guild is formed, I will be leaving. I will leave guild as soon as it's informed. I apologize, but once the guild is formed, I will have to take my leave of it. Oh, we have channel points for that. Yes! 1k points, you get to have your own command. Oh, interesting. Oh, I forgot we were gonna RP with people who, like, actually communicate with us. I wonder if they think I'm a weirdo. Wait, on your stream, Tweedle, like, it's 1k to get your own command? You don't give your viewers anything. Oh yeah, did any of you guys see the new stream starting that I created? I didn't know if any of you guys were actually able to see it. So I can get your thoughts on it, see what you think. Ooh, that crit. That's our biggest crit. That is by far our biggest crit. Oh yeah, the sub badges have officially been ordered, everyone. I need to... so yeah, perfect timing for that since you... Alright, so I think I've said this before. We cannot play any copyrighted music during the Ironman because I will be putting this on YouTube. So if I do copyrighted music, it'll get silenced by Twitch. So while we're doing Iron Man, we can't do song requests. Because I want to be able to use the VODs. But we will put you in queue. We will get you your Novi God once we are done with Iron Man for the day. Ah, you didn't see it? I will put it up for 2 seconds just to see what you guys think of it. So let me know what you guys think of the starting soon. Give me just a second. So this is TL Drasil. So that I made earlier. Maybe I'll just kill some of the outliers of the quill boars. Because just killing beasts it's gonna take a little while. Alright. We'll go kill this stupid razor manes and quill boars. Ugh. I want to hit 10 ASAP, so we'll work on that quest. But yeah, I like the new stream starting soon. I think it's chill. We're doing real damage. Good lord. I can't wait to get a pet. I'm actually like legitimately excited. Would chat join the Duke of TVC server? Oh, like a Discord? Yeah, so if there's other stuff you guys are interested, so like making a chat Discord server, I don't know, like would I make it like followers only, make a sub channel? I think that's what I would do. Like I would make a subs only channel, stuff like that. Have like a meme channel, a stuff for like the highlights from the Iron Man, stuff like that. I mean, we're not partied, technically, so... But hopefully she doesn't keep doing that. Kind of ruins the spirit of the challenge. Yeah, Discord, I would definitely be interested in a Discord as well. Well, we're going to have a Discord, so... scratch that, actually. We know we're going to have a Discord, especially if I make a guild for the game. We are 100% going to have a Discord, because we're going to need it for running stuff. No, the name of the guild is 100% going to be named the Daisy Dukes, or just Daisy Dukes. 100%. I think it's funny enough to have as a guild name. Yeah, if we're running dungeons and raids together and actually doing stuff in game, I would prefer people like actually use a Discord and coordinate and stuff. And if we do the kind of like D&D style group leveling, whoa, where did you come from? Good lord. Then we are definitely going to need a Discord, because I would love to get the conversations and stuff and post those on YouTube as well. I think that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm super excited. We have the sub badges ordered. The guy said that he would start working on them tomorrow, Monday. So I did go with the original idea I had. You can stream your off Twitch WoW runs to Discord for your subs too. Yeah. Or release content to the subs first on Discord. Yeah. Yeah. More perks for subs is the goal. Like make follower content and make sub content. Because you can link all of that stuff to Discord now, right? Like all of that is linkable to Discord, which is pretty cool. I need to make sure that I'm getting my auto shot off first before I... Alright, that's 9. One more level and we get a pet. We getting there. Because I would love to tank on my paladin the level 60 content, or even like people who want to run like ST and stuff. I would tank for you on my paladin. Like, paladin tanking is super fun. Let's kill this guy. So, like, I could tank ST, I can tank BRD, I can tank Ubers and Lobers. Like, all of that is, like, super doable stuff. I did not mean to do that. Look at that, we're killing 2 mobs at once. We're the sickest. Hunter is so much easier than Warrior. Like, holy crap, this is so much easier than Warrior. It's comically easier. Getting all the apples. There we go. If we complete this quest and a couple others, yeah. But the D&D thing I'm super excited for. Like the D&D style WoW gameplay. Like, as long as people are willing to, like, actually, like, really do it and get into it, I think it'll be really, really fun content. And I think it'll be a fun way of playing the game for, like, like you guys said, you wanted to play Classic, so you could have, like, the old school WoW experience. I started streaming at... Oh, did we get a bow upgrade? Hold on. 2.2 damage. Nope. I started streaming at 8:30 server, about 8:30 server. So I started a little bit sooner. We've been streaming now for 2 hours. The first 10 minutes, though, I was waiting for people to trickle in. You jerk. So we've been streaming for a bit. We've been at it. And what's really cool is I haven't spammed at all, like, for stocks and stuff, and we've been sitting at like 5 or 6 sometimes. So that's pretty awesome, the amount of people we've had in here. Yeah, tomorrow I want to start, tomorrow's gonna be a little rough, because tonight I wanted to do a GDKP for my Paladin, but I don't want to let that get in the way. So tomorrow I will probably try to stream 7 server is what I want to stream tomorrow. So that's 10 a.m. my time. So that should be fine. Because I do want to get rolling sometime sooner. So earlier streams are normally good. I know there's some of you East Coasters, so I'm trying my best to get on a little bit earlier for you guys, so you're not having to stay up super late to watch me. Because it's kind of like one of the sad downsides of being, like, across the world and still playing on, like, American servers. Because if I did want to stream super, super early, like, I'd be waking up my girlfriend before she has work, and I don't want to do that. God, imagine if we had that green bow right now. We'd be doing so much damage. That is the first casualty of the Iron Man, is that green bow. Like, we'll have to do an in memoriam for that green bow. So, the idea that I did, hey dude, what's Iron Man? You die, you're done, but it's even harder than that. Oh, oops. Let's see if I can actually type this correctly. There we go. So, yeah. No gray and white items only, no buffs, no talent tree, no help, no sending yourself gold, no taking gold from others, no potions, no consumables, no nothing. You get no help. Yep, I'm hoping I will be taking the VODs and throwing them on YouTube as well. We're going to document the whole thing. I will only be playing this character on stream so that everything is legit, everything is documented. From what I know, very few people have actually completed and finished the Iron Man challenge. Like, it's just not something that gets done. Sending you all the luck from the UK. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, cool to have somebody here from the UK. What time is it? Wait, -8, right? -8 from here or something like that? What time is it there right now? Like 2 a.m.? Something like that? No, not 2 a.m. What would it be? 5 a.m., 6 a.m., something like that? Okay, oh, there we go. Yeah, it's great. 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Nice. So are you getting ready for work, or is it just a relaxing weekend for you? I don't know if you said, but what sub goal would you like to make? Guild 15. If we get to the 15 mark, I will make the guild in-game on Fairbanks. And then everybody will want in. Nice! Hope you get a nice relaxing day. No, I want low-level people in the guild. That way you guys can run dungeons together and help each other out. Like, quite a few of you have already said that it's hard finding groups and that you really want to be able to, like, experience the dungeons and leveling together. So what better way than taking everybody who comes here who wants to experience that and making a guild where you guys can bring your low-level characters in. I joined the US servers 2 days ago. Nice. Are you on Fairbanks? Illidan? Ah, well, if you wanted to make a Fairbanks character... Oh, he's on Illidan. If you wanted to make a Fairbanks character, like I said, I'm trying to make a community here where people run dungeons together, help each other out. And then also, on my Paladin, for followers, I do dungeon carries. Yeah, so you can ask the people here. I do dungeon carries every day for people. The subs, I help them get items and stuff. So I'm really trying to build like a group that wants to help one another. So if you're not like really like committed to the Illidan, then yeah, come over to Fairbanks. We got a bunch of people here that all want to, I think all want to just experience content together. And I do have some lower level characters. Like I have some level 20s. And I have like a level 16 rogue. So if people just wanted me to come in on like my healer or my DPS or something, I could come in on those and run stuff with them. And we could do it either on stream or off. Ooh, that's a chest. We want that. We want that. Yeah, we've got a bunch of really cool people here. Like, I'm really, really, really excited and happy. Oh, we have a rare spawn. Oh, shit, we got a rare spawn, dudes. Whoa. Oh, it's the guild. I think the guild just came online. Okay. I am doing the... Oops. Doing the Ironman challenge. So, I must bid you all farewell. May your adventures be safe. We got a rare spawn. We have our first rare spawn. Bro, just signed on stream. Hey, Crexus! We are level 9. We're trying to get a pet before we finished. I only have played Rogue to 60 on EU, started on Mage, and love it, so I'll make Mage. Alliance, sorry. My classic, so my mains are all Alliance side. The reason that I am currently playing on, what do you call this? The reason that I'm currently playing on Horde is because I figured that a Troll Hunter was more than likely going to be the best character to do this on. Okay, we gotta kill this dude quick. Oh my god, that heal. Shit. This is bad. This is bad. Run. We running. Oh my god, that heal. Shit. We running. We might die. This might be it. Oh, that heal was brutal that he threw on that dude. Alright. Holy crap. Alright, we're not doing that. We're not messing with rare spawns. Holy crap. Ooh. Holy crap. So the thing is on retail, I'm Horde, because I played, I started in vanilla 15 years ago on Horde. We'll try to get him if we can get a pet, because that was brutal. We were fine if he didn't get that heal. Like, he got that was the clutchest heal he got on the ad. So I started Horde 15 years ago. I still have the Tauren Warrior on retail that I started 15 years ago. So I actually didn't even choose to be Alliance on Fairbanks. That was my retail guild leader's idea, which I was whatever about it, but fine. But for the Iron Man, ooh, we need to train two-handed axes. I wanted to get something that was not going to be too easy and not too difficult. So we need to kill some battle guards. So Mage would have obviously been the easiest to level up with. Mage is literally easy mode for leveling. You can AoE farm if you want all the way to max level, honestly. After that was going to be Warlock. Warlock is definitely the next easiest after that. But I already have a Warlock that I'm making a Twink. Plus, I didn't want to go super, super easy mode. And then after that, I was like, okay, Hunter. Hunter seems like a really good mix of an actual chance of completing this. Yeah, I skipped Mop. So I haven't been technically playing for 15 years. I did take a break for a long time. I quit at the very, very end. Oh my god, Warrior Iron Man is one of the worst ideas ever. That is pure masochism. You have no evasion, no healing, no escape mechanics. Like, if you accidentally pull, like, 3 mobs, you're just dead. You're just outright dead. Like, oh, that sounds miserable. Yeah, I quit at the, like, literally, like, a couple months, like, maybe, like, 2 months. I just want you to suffer till Greg. What do you call this? Like, literally, like, 2 months before Cataclysm was going to be released, and they started releasing, like, the design changes and the design philosophies for the game. Like, I was like, I don't, like, it seemed like the game was going to change a lot with Cataclysm, and I was right, it did. And for the most part, it looked like changes that I was not going to enjoy very much. Why are you jealous, Corexis? Oh, yeah, one thing it completely depends on Corexis when he wants to do it. But I do want to show off him multi-boxing. You looking forward to DBC if they do it? Yeah. So, my favorite expansion is Wrath of the Lich King. My second favorite expansion is the Burning Crusade. The dungeons, the heroic dungeons, the raids, everything about TBC was done so well. Like, I loved the Burning Crusade. Second best expansion easily. They fixed a lot of the issues. Like, they learned a lot from their mistakes in Classic. Give me 1 second. Oh, welcome back, Zamboni. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a little bit. By a little bit, I mean, like, literally, like, a couple days. Let me kill this boar. Hashtag, not hashtag. There we go. We got the rules. So we are trying to get to level 10 so we can get a pet. Yesterday was day 1 of the Ironman, where we got to level 6. We finished the starting area, proved ourselves useful to the Horde. The healers suck. This is why we need a pet. And yeah, we finished the starting area in one go yesterday. Wrath was easily the best. The storyline, the Wrathgate, like, you felt like you were interacting with the Lich. Like, the Lich King appears multiple times while you're leveling and doing, like, the final quests of each zone. Like, as you're doing the final quests of each zone, you get snippets and small interactions with the Lich King the whole time. And, like, they do such a good job of the storytelling. The Wrathgate story is told so well. What else? The dungeon where you are being chased by the Lich King and you're escaping with Sylvanas. And, you know, you get to the very end and you're at the edge of a cliff and you're like, oh shit, the Lich King is literally coming to kill us and we are at an edge of a cliff. We are done for. But then the Zeppelin, if you're Horde, the Zeppelin comes and saves you. Like, you jump on and escape, like, by the skin of your teeth. Like, they did a fantastic job in Wrath. Ulduar. Ulduar is literally a masterclass in fun, diverse, and amazing dungeons. Like, you start the dungeon by getting into the vehicles and doing this, like, massive vehicle, like, battle against, yeah, Ulduar was, like, you literally start by doing a massive vehicle battle and fighting against hordes. Thank you, man. Like, the very opening and against Flame Leviathan is so much fun. Like, it's so insanely fun. Then you have to work to help them bring down a dragon. You have to go fight a molten giant. Like, and then the best thing is that there was no heroic mode, there was no mythic mode. What it was is that every boss had built-in hard modes that were designed so well. Like for Flame Leviathan, you could choose not to bring down the towers. And for each tower that you left up, he got progressively harder and would drop better loot. For the dragon on the right side, you could choose to let to do the fast kill if you could. The giant on the left side, his was for not standing. I forget what it was. Not standing in the water, not cooling him off. I forget his hard mode. The robot girl, before you get into the main part, if you had the DPS, you could quick kill her heart, and then she would go into a berserk mode, and that was her hard mode. Oh Jesus, we're getting respawns. What else? The guy that when you kill turns into a bridge. We might be dead. Holy shit, we might be dead. We're dead. We're dead. That's it. We got to respawn. And where did he spawn at? No, it was a respawn. Somebody else killed him and he respawned. We got killed by a respawn. We got killed by a respawn. And that's why this challenge is hard. That had nothing to do with me talking. That was a respawn. I don't think it'll let us. 3 hours, 14 minutes. Ugh. Alright. This is going to be harder than I thought. Oh, that respawn killed us. Yeah, we'll be done with the Ironman for today. We'll create a new one tomorrow. It's fully documented. I'll try to find the... Yeah, RIP. He's gonna stay dead forever. I can't believe he respawned. We got such a bad respawn. The moment he blocked more than once, so he blocked. So I swung, he blocked. I did Raptor Strike, he blocked, and then blocked again, and he was a level 10. Alright, now I get why people find this difficult. Now I really get why people find this difficult. Because it was a level 10. It was a level 10 that killed us. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna restart it tomorrow. We're still gonna do Hunter. I guess we just need to be, because we were right next to the road. We were next to the road. I thought we were safe. Rip Rexuba. Ugh. Oh, man, we had bags. We had stuff. We had, like, oh, my heart hurts. All right, the lucky thing is tomorrow we'll start over. The starting area takes about 1 hour. It takes about 1 hour to finish the starting area. So that's what we'll do tomorrow and maybe get a little bit further. Oh my god, that makes my heart hurt. Holy crap. All right.